Well, this is different. Hello, Internet. I am your host, QG, and I know this is weird. Um, I actually haven't showed like anything related to my face since I don't know. I think actually let me check. Okay, I found it. It was 5 years ago. Episode 3 of the Alex Era Reborn. At the end of the video, y'all can go look at it yourselves if you want to. But that was the last video where I had kind of my face showing in a way. That was like 5 years ago, almost six, I think. Um, yeah. So face cam. I don't really have a green screen, so I just have my background blurred out. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff. Don't try to figure out what it is, cause um, there's too much to figure out. But yeah. Well, let's have a talk. So today, I just wanna. I'm doing the face cam, so this can feel a little bit more personal, and so I can kind of express it. Um, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this um right now. And by that, I don't mean that I'm gonna quit. And I'm sorry that I'm doing this because I just started posting again after 4 months of not posting anything, and I have these projects, these stories that are supposed to be released. I mean, like, I know y'all guys are probably not keeping track with everything, but I can tell you what was supposed to come out a very long time ago, but just didn't. Project, what you call, the case of Emily White. That was supposed to be a blockbuster series that I was going to work on, which gonna be my first story outside of the whole Steve dynamic. Um, but I life happened and I just couldn't finish the script, so I had to put that on pause. And then what you call it? There's other series is like Twisted Timeline. A while back, I was supposed to be doing that. I have the voice lines for episode 1 and stuff still. I could always do it, and I was thinking about doing it anyways, like kind of doing it, and that was like 2 years ago. Uh, Diamond, he is playing one. He was playing one of the main characters, and I still have his voice lines and some other voice lines from the episode that was supposed to come out, never did. Um, what you call it, Project Forgotten. I did right up to episode 4, I think, and that was in the last time I updated it was in May, and I feel so bad for the voice actors and myself that I just haven't been able to get around to writing episode 5, and I hate that I do this because I'm sorry if the blur is weird. I hate that I do this because I want to tell these stories, but then life happens. Life gets in the way. Now, I've been thinking about this a little bit actually. Um, the two things that get in the way of a creative person and their mindset on creating things is motivation and time. Without motivation, you can't make time. Without time, you can't use your motivation to create what you want to create. And that's just the life of it. I mean, the truth of it. And it's just like ridiculous. Um, you know, I'm behind on everything. I made a whole little plan for when certain things would be recorded and released and started on and such. Right now, what is it? It's August, almost September. I think let me actually check. I'll check for you guys right now where we're supposed to be. So this I'm so off schedule. I'll read it for you guys. Here were the summer plans. June to July, complete ADS season 3. Middle of July, record and finish Before We Fell, which Before We Fell is the prequel series to the Alex Era. For anyone who actually watched Alex Era, I understand that was like what 2-3 years ago now. So if you don't remember or you never watched, I understand. Um, and then end of July, I was supposed to record a movie for my other channel. So it's August now, and August I think was supposed to be just like almost like the free month period where I was gonna just have stuff for building and all that stuff, and then September to October was supposed to be a Dark Souls season 4, and builds for my other series on my other channel, and then after that, leading into the winter, it would have been from December to February. It would have been like the Alex Era rewrite for season 1, um, and then AD, and then the next season of ADS. There's 5 seasons, by the way, of ADS altogether. I'll just say that now. But I'm just so off schedule completely, and it sucks. It sucks. I've been doing YouTube for 9 years. I've accomplished things that I thought I wouldn't accomplish. I made it to 1,000 subscribers. Awesome. That's crazy. That's big to me. That is huge to me. Even though I'm far, 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 far away from even receiving a play button, which I've always wanted a play button, because it's a play button. Who wouldn't want a play button? Especially being YouTuber. I started when I was 10, 11. Watching YouTubers like DanTDM, Gaming with Kev. I don't think you guys are gonna all know the YouTubers I list, but Gaming with Kev, Sub-Zero Exabyte, or like if you know the Pals, Dumb, Roman Atwood, not Roman Atwood, San Fresco. Like there was a bunch of YouTubers I just like used to watch back in the day. I'm sorry I'm not part of the community that watch like popular MMOs and stuff like that. I only watch DanTDM. I'm so sorry. Oh, I watched Aviator Gaming. That was because he was one of my favorite roleplay YouTubers. And then I watched Got Rocky. But like I was mostly into roleplay YouTubers for Minecraft. I apologize. I didn't join that. I didn't get into that crowd. Sorry. But this community has been a thing for what? Well, the Steve community has been a thing for what, 6, 7 years, something like that. And it's crazy. And in the short amount of 6, like I literally went from going into middle school, all the way to high school. Now I'm in college. Yeah, I'm still in this community and still make videos and do all that. But I still feel like I haven't even scratched the surface of anything. And that's crazy. Because I was one of the first people in the community to make the Fan Saga videos and help out and stuff like that. But let me actually kind of get to the point of all this. Right now, I'm at a point where I just feel. Oh, I wear glasses, by the way. If you ever want. Oh, I'm sorry about my hair too. My hair is a mess. But anyways, I've gotten to a point in my life right now where I don't feel me, and I don't like that, and I don't think I can continue to do YouTube right now. Honestly, for the last last year or so and stuff, I haven't been really big in the community, helping out and stuff, and I always feel bad for that. I do. Because, these are people, even my immediate friend group, which is like Split, Sam, Diamond, Virtual. Even though Virtual, he just started doing his stuff again, but even then I don't really help right now. Rensler, Box, I wish I was more, helpful nowadays. And then there's the other Fan Saga creators like I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but the dude who does Chaos Creation, this other dude, Dark Light, I think his name is. He does a series. There's just a few servers I'm in that I don't. Matrix, in Matrix is a hunter. You know, he plays Nightmare for me, and Emma, freaking, she's Ollie, and I don't really help her as much as I should, and I hate that. I just hate that I'm not as much, help as I used to be. Because I love this community, even though it's slightly falling off, dying down. I love it. It's what I grew up with. I was a part of something. Besides the stuff that I was a part of in like school and stuff, this is what I'm known for. I'm QG, quantum gamer. QG. If you didn't know what QG stands for, it stands for quantum gamer. I used to be a gaming channel before I was a roleplay channel, but yeah, I'm in a point in my life where things are weird, man. Stuff that's happened recently where I'm realizing a lot of stuff and I'm struggling with a lot of stuff. If you made it this far in the video, just thank you, because I know it's probably not easy listening to me ramble. I don't even know how long this video is going to be after I edit. It's probably still going to be super long. Right now it's at 14 minutes. But I just don't think I can do this for a bit. If you know, I do other channel, Blue Stories. That's my other channel. I'm still gonna have videos on there coming up soon because of the situation that I'm in. Because if you watch the last episode, you can put together kind of why there's still gonna be videos on there soon. And then there's Elemental Rising, which I'm gonna try to get done. Because that's a POV series, and I don't want to be the one that puts everyone back, because that's been the biggest problem with any of the Elemental series is that the POV is getting them done and all that. I guess that's that. So I'm gonna be taking a break off of here for a while. I'm gonna post the next 4 or 5 or something episodes of Dark Soul. I'm gonna post the Q&A. So the Q&A, y'all guys can I'll leave it up for 2 more days after this video comes out, and then I'll record the Q&A. Probably won't do this face cam stuff. I'll probably be back in Minecraft, and then that'll be it for a while. And then I'm gonna record whenever I feel mentally there to do it for ADS. And I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm deeply sorry, because y'all don't understand how much I love creating. I have so many ideas, but then there's the motivation that dies out, or the time that I don't have, or the resources that I don't have to make the things that I want to make, or the patience to learn certain things. Like, there's so many things I want to do. Like with BBS mod, I want to do so many things with animation and stuff. I want to make these seasons of ADS super fun, super cool, so y'all can love and think back on, have favorite characters, have favorite moments, have theories. Oh my god, one of my biggest things that I've always wanted in my community that's mine is fan art and theory. It's also anyone who makes fan art. I save it all. I save it all that I can, and I cherish it forever, because I don't get a lot of fan art, and that's okay. I know I'm not as big as some of my friends or other YouTubers, but the little bits of fan art I do get, I love it so much. I love it to the ends of the earth, because I feel really appreciated, and I love that y'all guys love what I make, and it feels great. So if you ever make fan art and you're in the Discord server, post it in there, because I'll cherish it forever, as long as I live, because that's important to me. I don't even know what I was saying before that. But that's the gist of it. Not feeling me. Not feeling like QG. This is also the official QG jacket, because right here it's backwards in the camera, but I wonder how long it's been doing that. But it says the Alex era right here is embroidered, and then on the back it has a. I think it's still there. It has 101 embroidered, not embroidered, vinyl on the back, because the QG hoodie on my skin has a 101, and some of them I don't have a 101 because if I'm not wearing that version, it doesn't have a 101, but usually it has a 101 on the back. So this is the actual QG jacket. It had it since like middle school. But yeah, I didn't grow very much. um, yeah, I think that's the gist of it. This recording's over 18 minutes. I won't keep y'all much longer. I just wanted to get that out of the way, kind of speak. I know I posted a poll on the Real QG talking about vlogs and other stuff. You know, maybe I'll do that here and there if I have something to vlog. Or game or whatever I feel like. Yeah, but that's about it. So I don't know when y'all guys will see me again. Besides the next few episodes of ADS that are already recorded and the Q&A. So I don't know when y'all guys will see me again. So thank you guys so much for if you decide to stick around while I'm gone. If you unsubscribe, I understand completely. I get it. Some people don't want to stay subscribed to dead channels, or like they just feel like it's not worth staying since there's gonna be no content for a while. So if you unsubscribe, I completely understand. But yeah. Think that is it. So, I've been your host for the last 9 years. I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Love you guys so much. You know, I'll probably still be on Discord here and there. So if you join the Discord server, want to ask a question, see how I'm doing, you can. Or if you just want to talk to other people, create theories on stuff that's going on. The arc is actually about to. Once I finish, actually the arc for ADS ends once I upload the rest of the videos. So that'll be the end of that arc. So it's kind of sucks too, because the next arc was gonna be kind of interesting. Yeah, but it's not canceled. It's just whenever I come back, which I don't know when is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Thank you if you actually watched all the way through. Probably was very hard because attention spans and I look stupid. But with that being said, thank you guys so much again. Remember to always. I'll leave you guys with a little bit of. But there's some other stuff I probably could have talked about, but it's whatever. I'll leave you guys with a little advice before I go. Cherish every moment, whether it be good or bad, because you never know when things are gonna change. When life decides to throw some curveballs at you, and the only thing you got to look at is memories. And sometimes memories can be hurtful, sometimes they can be good. But just cherish everything that you can, and always plan ahead. I don't know how old my audience is. I know some of y'all guys are probably adults by now or getting close. Or some might be a good few years away from it. But I'm an adult, by the way. Crazy, right? I was a youngin' when I started all this. But it's dedication. But plan what you're gonna do. Whether that be go to college, get a job, do a trade, go to the military. That's your choice, but make sure that's your best choice. Always think about it, and always do extra research. Just don't jump into things. Always do research. Always see other people's opinions and see what's the best bet. Um, take pictures. Pictures are important. Always take pictures and videos, so you can look back on at least, or have something to remember things by. Life is gonna pass by you like a speeding train, and sometimes you're not gonna be able to, keep up with that train. So make sure you got all your luggage in order before you're left behind. I know that sounds kind of sad and stuff, but that's kind of just a little taste of how reality works. Don't get stuck in a box. Don't let fiction control your whole entire existence. But don't let reality take you down a notch. But be ready for it, because it will come. One last thing before I go. One of my favorite things is I have a hoodie, and it says "Time waits for no one," and that's one of my favorite quotes too. Time waits for no one. So be on top of time. Because if not, it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. Alright, that's enough advice for me, because I sound like a depressing loser now. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. When I get back, there'll be content. And I'm sorry for doing this again, especially after coming back after 4 months, just to leave again. This time I really don't think I'm going to bounce back as fast as I usually do when I say I'm leaving. It's serious when I pop out the face cam. But yeah. Remember, refuse to lose. Toodles.